Ayo! Ayo everyone! Hello! Happy Tuesday, or whatever. It's today, it's almost the weekend, right? You did not see anything. Indeed, you did not see anything. I saw that since Tidal has an update of sorts, I saw that my window was not exactly, you know, it was cut and it annoyed me, so I was adjusting real time and of course I misclicked. Little jump scare just for you. Hello Percy, how are you? It's definitely a week. I mean, because the temperatures are a little down, but not enough. And I don't know if I already told you that, but you know, my PC is upside down. Not really upside down. How would you say this? You know, usually your PC is done to be like on your right. And I have a reversible one, and it's on the left. And because of that, the airflow doesn't work as nicely as it could. So when my PC is hot, it's like the air stays hot a lot inside the case. So I'm trying to avoid to like use it too much when it's too hot. Like it's only 41 degrees, not 46. Yay! I can't believe I'm streaming so much this weekend. Of course, there is a fucking heat wave. It was a tripping. Sure, it was all in your imagination. It was all on your imagination. Oh, I have a button inside my mouth. Good to know, right? Okay, today we're doing the watch list. Usually we take almost 2 hours to do it. So we have two possibilities. Either we're gonna be very fast to do it. I don't believe it, but we're going to like be very fast, and so we will do the spring review at the end of the stream. Chances are very low. Chances are very low, and I have a lot to say about the spring season 2. So it may be another stream. Konnichiwa, GDD. How are you? So if we finish a little earlier, which I saw chances are really low, we'll do any guess or whatever, as usual, you know. But yeah, I remember last time we did the watch list and the review at the same time, and I think I didn't. 2 hours was not enough at all, and I had to speedrun and everything. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna be chill. It's too hot to, you know, go fast and all this kind of thing. So we're just gonna chill. And if we need to watch trailer to remember what it is, or just because I want to brag how cool it is to people, we will. Okay? It's gonna be an improvisation stream. Like you're gonna see me searching for the fucking video because I did not prepare it. Chill vibes on this. Exactly. I'm trying to take it slow because I'm streaming full time this week. I'm gonna die. Okay, and everything is already ready. Look. How amazing is that? Everything is ready. Wow, good job, me. Okay. Everything is ready, but I still have to realize. This is crazy. I have 2 screens. I use only one. I swear I never turn on my second screen. This is crazy. It's on the top of my first, and I hate to have to see this way. And I also have my phone for tracking on top, so it's not very, you know. Why did I do that? I don't know. I never said I was smart, right? If I move one day, I hope I could put my screen on my left or my right. That being said, it's not very soon. So. Let's see. Oh, I believe that if I'm doing this, yes. Professional streamer, of course. I'm very professional. Ow, I just hurt my neck. I'm trying to puppet my model. Fuck my body. I never seen this screen on ever. It happened when I added it in the very beginning. Like, I put my OBS on the top, because usually, especially when I'm playing a game, I'm rarely touch OBS for anything. But yeah, otherwise I don't. It will be very useful. And the other issue is, like, for example, my live 2D, I'm not using it that much too. I'm using a little when I'm doing the just chatting, because maybe I'm gonna move around when I'm talking to you. But otherwise, same, I don't use it. But if I put my VTube Studio in my other screen, it changed the resolution, meaning it changed everything in my fucking OBS, and it's not, you know, the position is wrong. So I can do it. Or I should like have my second screen all the time. Well, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. We'll see. I'm saving energy. I'm saving energy and it. This is very clever. Vesper, hello, welcome in. Congrats on your baby too. I hope you're resting. I hope you're resting fine. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna try not to forget to get rid of the visual. Salut, hello, hello. I'm a single screen veteran, and everything. Yeah, but your screen is very little. It's very small. My screen is like a wide one at least. So sorry, as usual, it's pixelated because I had to do this while working, so I used the first visual I could find, and they're not like big. Deal with it. Not really resting until my boycon. You're not with him at the hospital? Hospital? It must be so stressful. I remember... Oh, you are with him, okay. When my little sister was born, it was 14 years ago. I was still already an adult. There was an issue. The nurse did something wrong with the temperature of the bath, and so my little sister, a baby of a few days, fainted. So they decided to keep her, and my mom was dying to get home with her second daughter, you know. And I remember how it was like. It's not, you just want to begin your family life with your baby, right? I'm guessing. Okay, a Levitt Lady's Guide to Getting Heaven. How I Crushed My Homeland with My Mighty Grimoires. So I remember that this one is a villainess. I'm not sure it's an isekai. Maybe it's just a fantasy one. He's very sick, so he's stuck here. Oh, I hope he's gonna be soon. He's gonna be well soon. I understand it. Like I said, my sister has to stay in the hospital for a little while, and I was very worried. My mom way more than me, so I empathize a lot. I remember the title. No, I remember more or less the plot. It's a villainess, but it's not the usual villainess when, you know, it's the nice girl has been reincarnated into a villainess, and she's gonna, you know, change her destiny or whatever. This one wants to kill everyone. She wants to put the kingdom down, and she's gonna use a grimoire to do that. I think, if I remember correctly, it's basically the same plot as she's gonna be betrayed by her fiancé, but he's gonna stop the engagement and stuff like that. But after that, she's like, oh, okay, you decided to ruin my life, I'm gonna rid your kingdom. Which is a little badass. That being said, I was not convinced. I was not convinced at all. Okay, you see, okay. Yeah, I mean, it can matter. I love like political plot and stuff like that. There is two things that bother me with this one. The first one is I'm scared to be like bored. Like, is it gonna be well done? Like, we thought the animation was not on par with what can be done. You know, there is nothing in the quality of it that seems appealing more than others anime of the same genre, you know? And the second thing is, if the villainess is truly evil, will I be able to, you know, not especially identify, but, you know, feel for her? Because I really have difficulties. Like, for example, Breaking Bad, it's such a good series, but it was so hard for me to watch, and I wanted to drop so many times because it's just so difficult to, like, you know, follow a fucking hustle, you know? And if it's like, if she's truly a villainess, this is what I'm scared of, and it's not for me. Azure Lane, season 2. I didn't follow the first season, but I said, even if I did, would I watch this? Certainly not. We need to cook. Jesse! I'm sure she's like Eisenberg. But you know, the thing is, if she's not, it's gonna be fucking disappointing, sorry, because if she's not, like, you know, you're waiting for a revenge when she's really plotting to put everything down, but is she nice at core, and you know, she is irritating you. It's just mess with the whole concept, so it won't work. On the other hand, if it's work, if she's like truly evil, I'm not gonna like her, and it's gonna be too difficult for me. The bot girl gacha, yes, it is, with, you know, a lot of lollies. I mean, you can see one here. There's also this one. Yeah. Azulane is very infamous or famous, depending where you are, for the sexualization of every fucking waifu, and they include lollies into waifu, which is kind of problematic, you know. Which is why I'm not approaching this license one way or another. Yeah, or Nikkei or stuff like that. Bang Dream Yume Meta. So as far as I know, I believe this one is a standalone. You don't need to have watched everything of Bang Dream. It's not my thing. Like, I played the game. It's not the thing I love to watch into an anime. It's like, and I feel like it's gonna be too much, you know, moe or stuff like that. So not interested. Also. A Black Torch. Is that what I was editing for myself? This in the aspecific attacking who? Attacking who? Who am I attacking? Who am I attacking? Welcome in. I'm hesitating because I don't know if the manga is even good or not. Oh, the previous poster. Oh, because of the alien. Looks like octopus, right? I didn't see. No, it's not me. It's a cousin species. I'm not into teenager. If it was adult as Ikemen or, you know, gays, yeah, sure, it was me. Otherwise, it's not. The animation looks good. Yeah, it's not that bad, at least. But I don't know. I don't know why. My whip guts are telling me it's not gonna be so good, you know? The guy has a cult following. It's cancelled pretty early in this run. It's still ongoing. It's not cancelled. I don't think so. I don't remember. In any case, I'm not gonna watch it. I was just hesitating, like, should I advise people who like the genre to watch it? I'm not even sure, actually. But maybe you're right. You know, I'm not knowledgeable about battle manga. Oh, Bleach. I know someone who will, but I didn't watch the first season. Like I said last time, in any case, I watched maybe one. I watched against my own will 1 or 2 episodes of 1000-Year Blood War, and yeah, I haven't followed Bleach at all. But I saw it's so cool because animation is very good from what I saw. So for people who love Bleach, it's so cool. I know the early opening was enough for me. That was one of the openings I really loved when I was a teen, even though I wasn't watching. But yeah, I think it's the Calamity. I think it's the last part. It's like the end of the end, because the Blood War is supposed to be the end, and they are at the end since like 3 quarters now. But this is the real end, and this is the conclusion. Because Stray Dogs 1 Season 2, I haven't watched the first one. I didn't even watch Bugon Stray Dogs. Maybe I should, because it seems to be a very fujoshi thing to watch. That being said, I haven't watched it, and so I guess it's a mini series. I didn't follow either. Shikawa movie. I learned that there was a Shikawa movie while doing my slides. I'm pretty sure I saw it's gonna be like aired, not aired, but like in theaters in France. I really wish I watched it as a teen. I don't remember much. For We Go Stray Dogs, I think it had its success. Like I saw so many people being, you know, really loving this license. So Shikawa, you know, I'm very wondering. Like Shikawa for me is like merch, just merch, you know, like mascot kind of thing. Maybe it's not. But like I can't imagine what will be the movie. Should we try to find a trailer? Because we didn't see a trailer for this one, right? Hello, Super Picket. Hello, welcome in. Let me find a trailer for this one. I'm curious. Is it gonna be very, you know, kid-oriented or not? Okay. A bit. But the animation was some trash isekai. The animation looks pretty cute, actually. I agree. But being said, it's not for me. I don't know. I don't even know if you need to watch the first movies to like enjoy it. I'm guessing not. I guess it works on the standalone. Thank you so much for the follow, Vitos. I'm wondering why I have two fucking sound alerts. What did Twitch does? What are Twitch doing? So weird. I have to check into that. The Secret of the Mermaid Island. I don't know. It's definitely not for me. I'm guessing if you have a child or, you know, someone a little younger, it's gonna be pretty cute. It's more like a family movie, right? You only have one on stream? Do you have the yippee or only the annoying song? Because there is an annoying kind of beep. Just the yippee? Why do I have two sound then? Is my computer haunted or something? Oh, Cleopatra Season 2. I'm so hyped, and at the same time, I'm so scared. Like, whenever a manga or anime is going into an academy arc, I'm scared. Because in Marcus Bright, for example, it made me drop the manga. And I really love the first season of Cleopatra. I thought it was really refreshing for a lot of different things. Animation was pretty okay, even very good at some moments, like key moments in battle and stuff. So I can't wait for the season 2, but I'm very scared. I'm very scared. Why the academic season? I don't like this. But we'll watch definitely. Crayon Shinchan movie 33. 33. Do you need to watch all of the other movies to follow this one? I'm wondering. Oh, I saw someone in my Blue Sky timeline recently sharing they were watching the movie of Crayon Shinchan with the crossover with Hello Kitty, and it seems very funny. It kind of made me curious. I know Shinchan is like more on a comedic side. I think it's a comedy. For not only for kids, like it is targeted towards kids, but from what I saw, there is a lot of very mature joke. You know, a little like Disney did in the past. When they were doing like a kid show, but there was always jokes that only adults could like understand. And I think Shinchan is a little like that. Everything is mandatory? No way! You mean if I want to watch Shinchan, I actually have to watch 33 movie and the fucking show, because I think there is how many seasons there was? Oh, it's not okay. You scared me. Because it's the case for Detective Conan, you know? And then too, I feel like most of the movies are fillers. But no. I'm hesitating to put in I didn't follow the first season and not interested because if I don't have to watch, I'm gonna put it there. Dalasan of Reiwa. I'm very excited about this one. The most problem I had with World Trigger Season 1, otherworldly invaders kidnapping people, we fight back. Season 2 Tournament arc with no mention of the former, we're gonna fight amongst ourselves and forget all of that. You know, there is a saying that when a manga is doing a tournament arc, is that it's not doing good in terms of like how you say oh fuck, when you order things by popularity, I forgot, in the popularity poll. It's not that true today, but back in the days, you know, when a manga was doing a tournament arc, it was in general saying, okay, I'm not popular enough. I'm trying to be popular by putting a lot of fight scenes. Hello, master. Hello, welcome in. I'm gonna watch Jason for research purposes. Yeah, for respectfully watching, right? I mean, I already know from what we saw. We watched a few trailers, right? I knew the animation of the is not gonna be very qualitative. Even the drawings are not gonna be very qualitative. But this is right my alley. I love the idea of mature, like that is mature. Like she's not old, but she is old, but not physically old. You know, an adult, a grown-ass woman. Which is also a monster girl, bonus point, being kind of an adoptive mother for like 2 kids, and those 2 kids want her to feel good about herself in her body, and they want to make to show her that she's worth more than she thought that she is. And I think I'm gonna cry. Even if it's like comedy and edgy and whatever, I'm just gonna cry because I'm gonna find this beautiful, you know. That weird monster girl. I mean, I know, right? But you have to love to like snakes though. And she looks like to be a little tsundere too, so I will absolutely will watch. I won't say must watch. I don't think it's a must watch at all. But it's gonna soothe my soul and my ovaries. Oh, talking about Detective Conan. This is a collaboration with I don't remember which magical girl anime. So yeah, this is a special. This is a filler, obviously. The Gold Star Answer. Nice glow up. Wow, what the estrogen can do. Crazy. The transition is crazy. So I'm not gonna put in didn't follow the first season because obviously it's a standalone, it's a filler, but I'm not interested. I'm not into magical girl in general, and I didn't follow anything for Detective Conan, so both of them not working. Drovis Van Dyke. Jealousy. I wish I could. I wish a very good Conan pass to all my trans femme friends. When the shy girl takes off her glasses, just you mean he's taking off the glasses and BOOM! Magical girl transformation. This is wild. Yeah, Jarvis Van Dyke. Oui. Jarvis Van Dyke is obviously something I will watch. I'm hesitating to put it in must watch, sorry. Because Shinhei Animation is not a top studio or anything, even though you can see in the trailers that they put a lot of like love into the drawing, into the animation. The artistic direction is very, how do you say this? They're really tough about it. They really worked on it, and you can feel it in the trailer alone. That being said, I'm not sure it's gonna be to the taste of everyone. And this is why I'm wondering if I should put it on must watch. I mean, I already put some niche thing in must watch. It's not niche, but I don't know. I remember the joke on the girl was boss, the middle left. This one. Yeah. It looked awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, at least it's gonna be very consistent. Excuse me, I have to put my lights on. Oh, English is old. So I'm really hesitating. I'm not sure it's a must watch. I'm pretty sure it's a very nice watch though. Like on to distract the moth. I had a moth for you. I was going into the kitchen to put some water in my bottle, and there was one, a very like black one, was on the wall, on my white wall, and I don't know, the antenna was moving like crazy. Like, how can I, at this like this, you know. I was like, what is bro doing? This was kind of weird. But aside, okay, should I put it in must watch? I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it for now, but if you have too many must watch, I will like put it down. Thanks for the demonstration. I can do it. I can show you my finger. I don't have a 10 eye, sorry. What do you want me to do? You know how fast it was, at least. It was very weird. I never saw a moth, you know, moving their antenna like this, like so fast. There's a Death Knight. No, stop it. From Old Country Bucking to Master Swordsman Season 2. I haven't even watched the first one. Did any of you watch it? Because I was curious. I think it was in If I Have Time. But I didn't watch it. I don't know if it's good. I think I was repulsed by the RM side. Looked like her RM of a sort. Just all the fencing in it was historically accurate, which is kind of funny for something that looks fantasy. I mean, look at the clothes they are. Like, these two are wearing Kirito's outfit. His space nobody can hear you, Lamp. No! History is my punishment. It really is my punishment. It is the main guy. I mean, the main guy is a daddy. Like, he's old enough to be a daddy at least. And this is one of the reasons I wanted to watch it. But I don't remember in the trailer there was something that really like make you RM or stuff like that. And I didn't took interest into it. The web manga was very RM focused, but as a manga recreation was less focused on it. So I wonder what the anime. Well, we watched the trailer, and I remember having this very strong reaction of RM. So I'm guessing it's very focused on it. I don't know. From overshaded to overpowered, second recognition to a talentless sage, I need to remember which one it is. I'm confusing this one with the twin one. I don't really remember the scenario of this one. I guess a random guy in a party. Wait, I'm gonna find the synopsis because I forgot. From Overshadow. Even the manga is not well noted. Recreated a human coming from modern horror forgotten in a new world, but magical is real. He decided to devote the entirety of his life in pursuit of magic. Oh yeah, he's reincarnate a second time in the same isekai, right? Yeah, I remember this one. Okay, so the guy reincarnate once, devote his life to magic, but he is talentless, and he dies, and then he reincarnates a second time in the same world 300 years later, and now she's like, the magic doesn't really exist anymore, and so he looks like he has talent because he's one of the very little people who know how to do magic. General change, man. Which I remember, besides the fact that I'm obviously not interested in this isekai, it was kind of, the synopsis is basically, I have a skill issue, and now I can lie about having one, and people are gonna, like, you know, simp me, and nothing else. Like, okay, good for you, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, not interested. Yeah, really not my thing. I mean, I could be interested in this kind of thing, but regarding, we watched a few trailers, right? And nothing did spark at some point, so, you know. Goodbye, Lara. It's gonna be so good! I'm so excited about this one. Honestly, I think it's a must-watch. I know it's not gonna be to the taste of everyone, but it really is a must-watch. Just for like the really retro style, the artistic direction, the care they put on it. Just for this, it's worth it. Red Marmalade. Hello, welcome in. We're fine. We're hot in like every definition you can find. But we're surviving. Yeah. If you don't remember, Goodbye Lara is inspired by The Little Mermaid, but it's not in this like a reincarnation. Like she is a Little Mermaid. She died more or less like the story of the Little Mermaid, but then she reincarnates into a human. And the style is just so cool, so cute. Kinema Citrus is the studio behind Happy Marriage, for example. And Happy Marriage is not amazing in terms of quality, so this is why I was very surprised to see what they will do. It's an original, by the way. Maybe because it's an original, they really put the effort into this one, I feel. So I'm very excited to see what the studio will do. You know, a little like with Dean, when they did Shibuya Yugi, I was like, I don't know will be. Like, we know Dean for all the low quality animes they did, but they did put the budget and it shows, so I'm gonna watch it. And so I think it's gonna, I'm curious in the same way. Besides like loving the idea, the synopsis, artistic direction, I'm very also curious to see what will Kinema Citrus does when, you know, they have free blank space, they can do anything they want. Grand Blue Season 3. I didn't even know there was a first season. I discovered when I did the slide. Trying to sell a fucking onion, yeah. Honestly, if you don't know the studio with behind Shibuya Yugi and you watch it, you can't guess it's Dean. It's impossible. You really can't guess it's fucking Studio Dean behind it. I don't even know what is the story of Grand Blue. I don't even know what is the story. Like, I'm guessing it's a shonen or a seinen of some sort. And that's it. I don't know anything. Swimming, it's a sports manga. This is why they are like near the sea. Grow Up Show Sunflower Circus. So, I remember vaguely watching one trailer with you guys. I remember saying I will wait to see more of it because I'm not sure. And we didn't watch more of it. And so I don't know. Should I check if we had a new trailer maybe? Because I was kind of... it kind of looks like it's gonna do fan service on like early teenager girls, and I was not sure to be at ease with that. Let's see. 11 months ago, 3 months ago. There is only one trailer, and this is the one we saw. Oh no, I have one 2 weeks ago. It escaped from us. It escaped from us, guy. But I did find it. You can definitely see the how you say, the design of our pictures. This is it. This is just that. Is it cute girls doing cute things or something? Because I remember this teaser. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a sports manga or not. It looks very cute and well animated, but I don't know. I don't vibe with it. Too many girls maybe, not enough gay boys. Oh, it looks very like a sports manga. I'm not gonna like it, man. Oh yeah, skin touch, obviously, targeted towards male then. There is too many lollies in that. Where are the adults? I'm not sure there are some, maybe one. Too old for the target audience, so they didn't put it in the trailer, you know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very alright in terms of animation, but I don't know. I don't know why. My whip guts told me no. Like, there is too many things that are, you know, for me, first, it's a sports anime, and I'm not into sports in general. Secondly, there is also the fact we have so many girls. Like, cute girls doing cute things is also not my thing. Too many lollies. Even if they don't look like very sexualized, which is nice. I don't know, it just gives me the kind of a red flag. Like, it is the appeal of the anime. It's like there is a lot of little girls. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. Hanakimi second season. I actually haven't watched the first one. I tried to, and I think I didn't even finish the first episode. I remember like reading the manga. I don't remember anything about it, but I read it when I was a teenager and I liked it a lot. But at that time, I didn't have access to a lot of manga. So, I don't know. The issue with a manga that old is that it can be a little too, how you can say, classic, standard. Like Drop of Gods. Like I am having a good time with Drop of Gods, but oh my god, it's old and it shows. Like it looks like a drama, a B show drama, Japanese drama, and it's just, you know, it's ridiculous at some point. So yeah, I'm kind of curious, but Hanakimi is the same. But I don't know. I don't remember much from it. I think Brother is kind depressed. He doesn't want to be happy. Really? You're right, I have an issue with it. Why is it not working? Excuse me, I'm watching my code. It's weird, I feel like it's missing something. It's equals 12. You should put it back. Okay, wait. Because I actually had an issue with it. Yeah, it's something weird. I don't know why it's not working. I'm so sorry. Oh, it did work. What is happening? I'm so sorry. Here you go. I don't understand. I don't understand what is not working. Like, I don't know. It is lagging. I don't know, because like code is supposed to work a certain way and follow the logic. And if I don't change anything, it's not supposed to change. I don't know why. I just double click my variable, you know, click OK, change nothing, and it works. Why? I don't know. Anna Holy still want to fight in the next life. Oh my god, I can't talk anymore. I'm gonna watch it definitely. I feel that something's missing. Like, the manga has a very peculiar art style that is not into the anime, but is a little more like, I don't know, like smoothed over to be easy to animate, I guess. That being said, the story could be funny. It reminds me of the Devil is a Part-Timer. You know, they recreated both in the same world, and she still wants to kill them. Like, she still wants to kill them out, and I don't remember if she's a Tenchi or something like that, but there is kind of a magical thing going on. I don't think it's something I may drop at some point. It's something I may drop at some point. But I'm very curious about this one. I really want to watch it. The fact it's Leiden Films don't make me very hopeful for it. Animation-wise, and also it also explains why they smoothed over so much Because, you know, Little films can... They're not doing outstanding stuff. They can do, like, pretty good stuff, but most of the time they do pretty shitty stuff. So, it's a gamble. Elmod Season 2. I haven't watched the first season. I think my boyfriend tried to watch this one, and he told me it was so bad, he dropped it. And he's kind of, you know, he can watch pretty much anything, you know, without complaining, so... It says a lot. It's just like a very classical action, adventure, battle kind of manga. He's saying a lot, right? Heroine Saint, no, I'm an Overworks made and proud of it. Actually, is out today, I believe. I think it's the first anime of the season. I'm very curious about it, actually. So, either I'm gonna begin it because I have nothing else to watch. Either if I have time at some point. It's something I may drop, but I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I just love the idea that the classical hero that is like summoned to like save the world from the Mao decide that no, I don't want to save the world, I want to be a maid. And she's hiding her identity as a hero or saint or whatever with like outstanding powers. She's a Marisu basically. And she's trying to hide it because she just wants to be a maid. So it's a trope that we know, like we had a few isekai where the main character is trying to hide the fact they're overpowered. But it's just the fact that she's a maid and so she's supposed to like to be a servant or something is a nice touch to it. So I'm very curious about this one. Yeah, it's a funny trope. It's not something like surprising and stuff, but it can be very funny to watch. And this is why I'm gonna watch it. And also I'm sorry for this guy, but he's censored. Secret Ikemen right there. Honono Tokyo Dodge Denko. It's actually a sequel to a manga / anime called Dodge Denko. It looks very, very cute. It looks very well animated. I was very curious to watch it. The thing is, it's a sports manga. So, no, not my thing. But the animation, the core design, all this kind of thing is very cute in animation. It was very well. I believe the other anime was not at all, was not like that at all, like visually. Maybe because it's a sequel, they did something different. It works very well. Igurashi is bright in the, because you see a green hair girl is Igurashi. But yeah, I get what you're saying because it has a chibi kind of art style, right? And you can see that this character is like chubby / fat, and I think it's good to have a representation of this kind. Like you have a lot of different girls, and you have one that is like chubby / fat and it's cute. Evan, you know, there is not the excuse of, but you know, with my art style, it doesn't render well. Fuck this. So I think it's cool, but not for me. And I haven't watched the first thing, so I'm not sure we can, you know, I can follow up. I became a legend for my 10 years long last stand. The poster is so ugly. What is this fucking drawing? It says everything already. I remember when I saw this poster, we watched the trailer, it was not as bad as the poster like could lead us on. Still, I don't even remember the synopsis. The way this guy is straight is so sad. I agree. There is no way this guy is straight. I mean, he has the crop top or something at some point in the trailer, right? I don't know, but no, not interested. I want to love you till your dying day. Yuri lovers, this is for you. This is a Yuri. Maybe more on the skin touch side than on the Yuri side, but it's sapphic for sure. That being said, I will put it only in if I have time, because it's not my thing. There is this kind of, if you watch or read This Monster Wants to Eat Me, this is kind of the same vibe with like very low horror, very, very low. It's not like scary or anything, but You know, this kind of like very low horror environment with girls who may kiss at some point, but you will never saw it. But this, I think there is girls like making out in the trailer. Or am I confusing with another one who looks like a lot like it? Like not regulated, but it's a younger self again. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Like he's 40, and for some reason he come back. He is like 17 again, and like why? Let us have the daddy. I don't know. So yeah, I want to love you till your dying day. I think it's gonna be nice. The trailer was very promising in terms of quality. If you love Yuri, it's a must watch. If not, if you're curious, I think it can be interesting. We'll see. I think with the horror aspect, I'm not sure it's gonna be horror like we heard. It is more like kind of suspense, more of the suspense side. You know, there is some blood and stuff like that. Maybe a little tension. But it's not gonna be the horror like we know. And I'm sure it's gonna be on the psychological horror, maybe, but I'm not sure. Aaron Wokjan. Why the revival of the 2000 mangas? I don't know. This one is about a guy who wants to make bread. It's a cooking shonen originally, so yeah, it's your generic cooking manga. Why is he licking his knife? For horror farming, of course. I am Aaron Wok. You know Iron Man, but did you know Aaron Wok? If you put a E, it's not the same guy. I'm not interested. I was not interested in the manga when it was out, when I was a kid. And yeah, I didn't have a lot of manga around, so yeah, I'm definitely not watching the anime. Oh my god, must watch! It's gutted, I'm sorry, Saiyan Saru. Of course, Jadugar of Witch in Mongolia is a fucking must watch for so many reasons. First, the manga is amazing. Second, Saiyan Saru is good to adapt the manga in general. Third, the quality is outstanding. Like, we're not talking only on the quality of the animation, we're talking on the quality in general, for like the artistic direction, the backgrounds, the character design, extra. They really did a fucking job. Like, it's amazing and outstanding. So if the composition, the series composition follows the rest, it's just gonna be a 10-10. Must walk. Don't walk the witch? What are you doing? What are you a cannibal of some sort? Don't be like me. Must Iron walk. Must Iron. So of course it's a must watch. If you have to watch only one anime this season, I'm pretty sure this is the one I will advise to watch. Of course, it's not gonna be for everyone. If you hate women, you're not gonna like that. And by that, I mean like truly hate women. Like you can watch Shuri and hate women. Being a fucking sexist guy, you know. It's gonna be a lot about plotting the place of the woman at that time. I know it follows historical events. It's like romanced, of course. It's like fantasy. It's still trying to follow the history. About then, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, performative male. Did you girl caramelize? I'm so scared. I'm gonna be honest, the fact it's on a film makes me scared. Like, on paper, it looks cool, it's like a nice trope. This is basically a girl who is a kaiju, and if she falls in love and see if her heart is going like doki doki, she'll transform back into a kaiju. So she tries to avoid as much as she can to like fall in love or to feel love, but of course there is a love story. And so I'm pretty sure the scenario is gonna surprise us in a lot of ways. Kaiju girl number 8, number 9. Or 6, 7, maybe. The issue I have is these little films. Like, every poster of Kaiju Girl Caramelize looks amazing and is like so pretty. You hate me because I'm funny. But you can see in the trailer does not deliver the quality of the posters, and that alone is like, for me, is trying to lie to us, and it's already concerning. You know what you did? I did. I'm gonna watch it still. And for a moment, I thought that maybe Leden Films put a lot of stuff, a lot of work. Thank you for the follow, Sinabuno. I was like, oh, maybe Leden Films is gonna do one of this, not high quality, good quality anime. Or maybe it's gonna be the magnum opus, and they're gonna be like very high quality for once. Because I don't think they ever did that. But it is a talent that has the potential. I just think they try to cut the budget where they can, whenever they can. They do a lot of production at the same time, and this is why the reason they don't touch much quality. They're more like over quantity than quality. And so I'm scared to be frustrated because I feel like this could have been their magnum opus, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just mid. I'm still gonna watch it. But because of all what I said, this is why I don't put it in must watch. And they did a lot of effort on the marketing too, a lot of trailers, they try to advertise it as much as they can. You can see they put more budget on this than the other productions they had. Still, I'm scared it's not enough. I'm very scared it's not enough. It's gonna be the Shiba Yugi of Leden Films. The difference is that Shiba Yugi, you can't like argue anything artistically wise. There is no flow. The issue in Shiba Yugi is the series composition, the script. But for the rest of it, it's very good, very perfect, almost outstanding. For Leden Films is, either they're not gonna put a lot of budget, and so you're gonna have something mid or bad. Either they're not gonna be consistent, they're gonna put a lot of budget in a few key moments, and the rest is gonna be poorly drawn and poorly animated. But far, everything I watched from them was like this. And most of the things that was interesting to me were bad. So this is why I'm not optimistic. Keoro Gonzo Movie 6. Do I have to read the title in Japanese? There is no English translation from this one, so I'm not sure it's gonna be into Western streaming platform or theaters. I don't even know if you can watch this one without reading the manga. I'm guessing yes, like Shin-chan and all of this. And probably a filler or something, but I'm not sure. Okay, wait, I'm sorry, I'm gonna touch my mic. It may be a little uncomfortable for you. Here. Kiki de Alimas. I don't even know what is the story of this one is. I see a dark ninja thingy. But yeah, I'm gonna go fast on this one. I'm not interested. Kimi to Arabi to Yakusote. It's a movie. You see this? This announced that you should not watch. So it's a co-creation with, not co-creation, a co-adaptation with the Answer Studio. So maybe there is hope. Maybe there is hope. That being said, from what we saw in the trailer, even the base material is not appealing to me. So if you like the romance, the classical romance of light novel, but you can see it is kind of like a slow burn, kind of like contemplative and stuff like that. I think you can love this. You could watch this movie. I'm just scared of the quality of it. Maybe because it's a movie and because they're like working with another studios and GSP is gonna do something more or less good. Maybe like the Answer Studio is the studio who is doing most of the drawing and animation, and then it's gonna be good. I don't know how is it like divided the task, but still. When I see Synergy SP, I swear I have button all over my body now. Let's go Kaiki Gumi. It looks funny and interesting. It's like a horror comedy with supernatural yokai and stuff like that. That being said, I think I'm gonna put it in if I have time. Like it's on the very bottom of my list. And of course, yeah, I know. I think you can enjoy this one. Honestly, I think it's kind of your thing. On my side, I'm not a big fan of horror. I never like cozy horror, so I don't know. Like the jokes didn't make me laugh, so this is a bad start. Okay, we're gonna have an ad. Maybe I'm gonna drink and stretch a little then. drinking. Can you see I have water in my hand? See, I have water in my hand. Should I take my lift? Good boss. I'm not your fucking dog. You're the fucking dog. Okay, let's switch. I'm taking my lift. I'm gonna be sweetie for you guys. What are you yapping about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, free me! 19, 20, oh my arms! I need to put my fan stronger now. Where is it? Here. Exercising by this it. What I will not do for my subs. And your weird kink. I need to catch my breath. It can mean if my cardio is that bad. No, it was way much better before. Why it become that bad? You can have a drop up if you join. A virtual one. If I have a new model one day, which will happen by the way, but I don't know if I will have the money for what I want. I definitely want a sweet toggle. I could put it when I'm doing my things. Yeah, there's a lot I want. I would like to have 2 and 1, but can't talk. A very tired one, like very tired one. I'm always tired, so you know I want something more on par with that. Okay, 3 seconds, and everyone is back. I come back from the ad, everyone. Love unseen beneath the clear night sky. One of these very boring drama light novel romance. It's like the Hanabi one. Like if you like this kind of slow burn romance, why not? But it's about a girl who is blind. And from what I saw, I hope it's not taking this direction, but it really looks like it's on the ableist kind of tangent. You know, the kind of she can see anything, but she imagined colors more vivid that I would never imagine. You know, this kind of thing that kind of erase our difficulties of every day. From what I saw, it's not talking about that. And I took for an example, like you don't have to do like drama, like a silent voice to like talk about disability. One of good example for me is the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife, but it's not that good on an adaptation. But still, it's very interesting because you have a blind woman and you see her in her everyday life. I'm not blind myself, so I don't know if it's like very accurate, but at least it's more accurate than what we saw with her. Like you saw, you can see how she is around her apartment, how it works, how she lives her life with her parents through her disability, how she worked with it, what she used as tools adapted for her disability and stuff like that. it's not the main topic of it, but it's shown because this is a reality. And I didn't feel any of that or so any of that besides the cane, obviously cane, for Love and Sin Beneath the Clear Sky. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one of those things like, I need my women to be interesting because I don't know to write women. What do I do? Make a blind. I really feel, maybe I'm like a little harsh, but this is how I feel it. So it's no for me. It's really no for me. I won't put it on the red flag category because maybe it's not that bad, maybe it's not ablaze at all, I don't know, I can judge it from a trailer, but it has a world, so maybe it's worth of watch or something, I don't know. But still, it doesn't appeal to me. Magical Girl Lyrica Nanoa exceeds Gunblaze Vengeance. So I don't know if you need to watch all of Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha to watch it. I'm gonna put it here so, because I'm guessing yes. I don't know. We follow the title. Yeah, this is really the cliche. Like if you do like a kind of a parody, this is what you will go for, right? And it's a real title. They don't take them seriously, maybe, I don't know. I remember the first Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha when I was very young. Well, at least younger than now, and I was like, oh, it looks interesting. It was different from your usual Magical Girl. But yeah, it changed. Another Magical Girl, Magie Lumière, Magical Girls Incorporation Season 2. I haven't watched the first season. I feel like we have a little more Magical Girl things besides, you know, the usual very long series like Pilala, Doremi, and this kind of thing. Never heard of it, but this is the second season, so it does exist. Mebius Dust by Dogakable. At conflicted. This is something that I'm not interested in. Like it looks like a sports manga with a dramatic turn of event. I feel my whip guts are telling me that there is something more to it than just sports. I think because of the second trailer, I really feel there is this thing, you know, like if you watch Madoka, do you remember how you felt after the third episode? There was something more, but what it seems to be in the beginning of the big, like, bright magical girl. I really think Mebius Dust may be that. I'm not sure. But I feel like Mebius Dust could be that. Like, you know, looking like a sports manga with kids, like usual. But it's kind of dark. Like, the kids are like... how do you say this? Condemned? How do you say this? When you know you're gonna die. I don't remember. Confined. No. When you know you're gonna die. Like, you have cancer, you have 1 year left to live. Cringe. Not this one! Condemned. Yeah, I was a condemned, but I'm not sure it's translated into English this way. Well, in any ways, those kids cannot live outside of the cities they are, or they die because of the kind of weird disease. So there is a dark element to it. And I feel like it's gonna be more than what it seems on the very first trailer, but it was like a flag contest or something like that. Also, I kind of want to support it because if you don't remember, which you weren't there on my previous stream, Mebius Dust is actually the winner of a contest. I think, wow, I need to remember, 2023? There is a writing contest for like scenario and stuff, so it's not a manga, it's not a web manga, it's not a light novel. Someone like submit a scenario to this contest, won, and so they did an anime of it. So there was already 2 winners who had an adaptation in the past. 2 winners of the same year, if I remember correctly, but the anime was not at the same time. So I kind of want to, you know, support that. I like the idea of it. I don't know. I'm putting it in if I have time, because it's not my shit. I don't think so, but it can be interesting. I feel like it could be something more interesting than it looks like. Thank you for the follow, text of the day. Where am I? You're following and then you ask where you are. You are on the stream of a whip person. We're doing the watch list of the summer season. Like all the anime that are gonna air in the summer, we're like deciding if we're watching it or not, and we're gonna have a tier list at the end. Eternity or F Gear. I feel like Air Gear is a little more light-hearted than this one, though. Oh, fuck-ass name! Okay. Migawari leiju wo sukutta no wa reikoku mujihi nan kori no hoji no hai deshita. This is one of this mini-series that looks like PNG animated through After Effects. I don't even know the scenario of it. Looks like a classical romance with like the ikemen that is a prince or whatever. It's an adaptation of a manga, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the animated PNG is not my thing. I actually guess kind of like really. You know, it's a sports manga, so I never read it. Mushoku Tensei 3! I'm really hesitating between I didn't follow the first season and fucking hell no! The red flags are real with this one, but let's put it there. Life experiment on children dark but in a goofy way. When you say in a goofy way, that doesn't seem that dark. I'm not even gonna talk about Mushoku Tensei. We don't need to talk about Mushoku Tensei. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law would don't believe me. This one looks so cute. I'm definitely watching that. So of course, there is one concern to me for this one. Like the trope, the idea, the concept is that they're gonna use the classic Cinderella trope where a girl is adopted in a new family and the mother-in-law and her daughters are like the worst bullies ever, and it's taking the counterpart of it, and every character looks like they are this cliche, this stereotype, but actually they're very nice and want to take care of the main character. So of course it looks very cute, the trailers look very cute, the mother looks so funny. I have only one... There is only one thing that bothers me, that usually this kind of concept fall pretty quickly. Like it's funny for the three first episodes, and after it, you know, it's like kind of a redundant, and there is nothing new, and it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it gets old. We have the same issue with some shonen. I'm not gonna say shonen, but I'm gonna be like more like, you know, battle shonen, classical battle shonen kind of manga or anime. Like for example, Bento. Bento was pretty fun in the beginning. Like they fight for Bento. This is fun. But after the third fight, it's just a fucking, you know, battle manga with nothing else to it. So yeah, you fall pretty quickly. Yeah. It is my only concern is that it's gonna fall kind of quickly. Fall short? Did we say fall short? As for one final thing, typically gets old pretty fast. I feel like may I ask for one final thing could have been better is a very bad composition. If it was better handled, especially for the composition, the script and the animation, and also because, you know, sometimes a good animation can give the appeal and makes you want to watch more, it could have been better than that. It kind of works because in the end, you're not watching anymore a girl who punch people. You're just watching a girl who try to like find the bad guys and, you know, resolve a situation. So you have a real story. You're not like, it's not like lingering on one single concept. So it's all right. This one, seems not to be a story to it. So it's just gonna be on the sole concept of what it is. If they don't like find something story-wise, it's gonna fall short. I bought an extra pair of golf pants in case I got a hole in one. Good to know. Very good to know. I mean, it's actually a pretty like you know, a good move to do. Oh boy, was I wrong about her? Oh yeah, this is concept on the post-it and delivers nothing and doesn't seem like appealing to me because of that. The concept is just, I thought that my childhood friend was a boy, but it's a girl. and we're as close as we were like when we were little, and like, yeah. And so is it supposed to like give me something, like I'm supposed to feel something? It's just like the synopsis is basically just the lore of the two characters, and it's like it stand on one post-it, it fit in one post-it, and you have nothing else. And I'm like, okay. Also, you still see a kind of RM thing, so why? Like, if you want, I mean, you can do a shielded romance. I kind of like this trope. I kind of love that. I love romance anime in general, but I don't know, the fact that the trailer doesn't show more than just, oh, I thought she was a boy and she's not, and nothing else. Plus the fact it's a romance from the point of view of a boy, which usually can be cringed pretty quickly. Jay, welcome in. I'm fine, I'm hot in every definition of the word, but we're surviving. Cringe quickly. But you know, especially when you have RM, it can be like, I'm very sorry to say that, but males don't know how to write females. Like, most of the time, it's not like an universal truth, but most of the romance I see that are targeted towards boys, written by a male, it's always like this. At some points, it's more like phantasm incarnated into one character than a very good character, like greatly written most of the time. It happens also in shoujo, don't get me wrong, but it's just that there is nothing else to it than just a concept. And like, if the thing that makes her singular is that when she was a kid she looks like a boy, if it's her entire personality, we're not gonna go, you know, very far. So yeah, I'm not interested. That being said, if I crave romance, I may begin this one. One Piece heroines! Well, yeah, it's Toei. So Toei is the main studio, I mean the first one, probably the bigger one, that invest massively into AI, that disclosed very early when Gen AI began to be a thing, but they will put it in every single anime they're doing. So obviously I'm not gonna watch it. And this is a shame, because I think One Piece Heroines, it's a very well-known novel that seems kind of interested. It's an alternative universe. I'm not sure it's even like very One Piece universe or something, but it looks like the novel is interesting. It has some, you know, gusto to it, but it's Toei. Toei is keeping the license, and so they're adapting this. And you know how Toei love money. They don't put love in their work. They never put love in their work. Proof is they use the Gen AI, so you know. Perfect addiction. So it's obviously a BL I never heard of. It seems like a PNG one. I couldn't find any info on it. Like, I swear, I saw every people talking about this. It's just people asking what it is. I couldn't find anything about it, so I'm gonna try to find, and you know, the series and stuff to watch it, but I'm not sure I will be able to. And we don't even know the format. Like, we're guessing it's probably mini, but we don't know. Imagine Info Imageworks Studio. I don't think I know this studio either. So yeah, the secret boys love. We'll watch if I can. Planosaurus Gachi Kosei Butsubu. So this is a kids anime about dinosaurs. Like, you can see it. Yeah, we watched actually the first trailer because I thought it was interesting. This is toys. I think it's toys, like dinosaurs toys, and they decided to make an anime of it. And basically, the anime will be apparently more on the educational side to learn things about dinosaurs. With like two kids, a girl and a boy, we're gonna like go into adventures to learn more about that. So obviously, if you like dinosaurs, even if it's like targeted to children, I think it can be nice to watch. But I'm not the target audience. It can be a little childish. It'll probably be a little childish. It's for kids. Puella Magica, Madoka, Magi Madoka Magica the movie, Wild Progish Night, Rising, I will watch it. I don't know when though. It's a movie, so possibly it's gonna take a while, maybe years before I watch it. We don't like dinosaurs. I like them, but I don't know anything about them. I can say this too loud because I have a friend who likes dinosaurs a lot. If I'm saying that, I'm so scared to like trigger their autism. And you know, they could like put me in a chair and force me to watch stuff or hear stuff. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Recommendation from Mr. Iwamoto by Dean. I'm definitely not gonna watch it. I have too many issues with that. The first is it's fucking Studio Dean. We had some hope at some point, right? We were like, oh, but they did Shiboyugi. Maybe they will put in the effort. And when we compared the anime and the style of the manga, and yeah, no. it looks so bad in the trailers already, and this is a shame because apparently the manga is pretty good. It's a battle / adventure love fantasy manga. They're teenagers. You don't look like it, but this is actually a high schooler. Is going to high school for persons who have a special how do you say gift, kind of a magic one. He thought it was alone, but he discovers there are other people, and so you follow them and probably plot of whatever, throat clashing and stuff like that. High schoolers, yeah, they are high schoolers. Military high schoolers, yes. She sometimes send me journalism on a sign, I never know why. Yeah, it's them. Red River! I don't know what to think about it. I have Torf. Why do I have this one 2 times? Maybe I messed my pictures. Okay, this is not the topic. You haven't seen it, but I have this one looks like this one. Is this twink Seiya? No, this is a girl. So Red River is actually an old manga. I started in 2000. I think it's like end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s. Older than like Drop of God or Anakimi or this kind of mangas. Also gonna have its adaptation very soon. So, yeah, I mean summer. And I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know the manga. It's retro, obviously. We didn't have a single trailer, by the way. I don't think so. Maybe I can find to see if there is a one that's more recent. Tatsunoko. I don't remember what Tatsunoko did, but I don't have a vivid memory of what they did. So 1 hour ago. Wow, 1 hour ago. I can do more recent than that, guys. We're not gonna watch it on Friday. I'm sorry. I mean, what is happening to me is that the manga is so old school with like big chin and stuff like that. World premiere. You saw it here first. Oh, sorry, I can't talk anymore. I'm tired. Oh, that's the poster. Sorry. Wow, 3D horses! Oh, whoa! It's to make teenagers horny, I recognize it. Mesopotamia. I don't know, it's only Sekai, so it could be fantasy actually. Guys, they actually changed the Kara design to be a little more modern, I would say, because in the manga they really have the fucking big chins. Like, can I find this to you? If you remember when I talk about it to you, I like show the thing. Let me find it back. Here, I have it. Like, you know. So, the bottoms are all the anime where the isekai tried through water puddles. I forgot the name. Through water puddles? I don't remember. So it's yaoi-chin, but even for girls. And this is the appeal to me is purely aesthetics, and they suppress that from the anime adaptation. They made it more round, more, you know, modern, less yaoi-chin. And so we kind of lost the interest of this. So this is why I'm hesitating to watch. So I'm gonna put it if I have time. I don't know, I really don't know what to think about this one. Equal opportunity chins. Rich girl caretaker. No. Almost a hell no. It's not that it's like full of like red flags to me. It's just that I really have an issue with making what is desirable is a girl who acts like a kid, which is also a very Japanese thing. I think we were past this, but apparently not. So this is why for me it's fucking no. But I don't see especially like red flags, like real red flags. So I'm just put it in not interested. This is basically the girl looks perfect. She's kind of a Marisu at school, and when she's home, she's a fucking slob, and so the main character is just gonna take care of her. Oh my god! Finally! After all these years, of course I'm gonna watch. Of course I'm gonna watch the second season of Tanya of the Evil. Oh my god! I've waited for so long. And I didn't like the movie that much too, so I'm really hoping this second season is gonna be good. Must. I can put it in must because it's a second season. And like I said, I didn't like the movie, so it's not like you should like watch the first season of the movie and watch the second season because it's that good. I'm not even. The first season, yes. The movie, I'm not sure. Like it was just so underwhelming. I don't know. But I think it's because mainly I didn't like the antagonist. So I messed up. I'm sorry. This is not a good picture. This is the Shiba Yugi movie, which is a sequel from the first season. And I'm gonna watch it. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I messed up. Listen, that would be my stream without a little scuff, right? I like the Operation Desert post. I mean, this is what is also kind of nice with Tanya. There is always this kind of humor to it, the comedy to it, with something that is like very serious and very dark. Already out? Yeah, already. But fuck, I this one also is not the good one. What happened? What happened? I'm so sorry. So the Reborn Hero. What did I do? Like I say, I'm doing this while I'm working, and so it shows. This one. So yeah, the Reborn, the Reborn Hero by Comics Wave. No, this is not them. I don't remember which studio it is. It's gonna be an original based on the manga of Tezuka, which is... It's not called Snow White, it's called a Knight something. Ribbon Knight? We didn't see much of it. I just found the character design absolutely amazing. The animation looks absolutely amazing. The artistic direction, the background look absolutely amazing. So it's definitely a must-watch to me. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. This one is by Comic. Who is doing the Reborn Hero again? I forgot. Outline. outline, and I think outline didn't do much. I think it's the first like big production they did. Before that, it was it was like Envy and stuff like that. They did a kind of short video slash movie. It was very short, like more like a music video, long, but it wasn't a music video, called Plantopia, and I really liked it. It looks like more of a demo reel. So yeah, I'm faithful. Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2. I haven't watched the first one actually. I don't even know if it's good. There is like big boobs. And I still short someone again. What happened to Hayes? It's the Overlord Wish by Temu, maybe. I also get light. The manga goes nowhere. There is no real plot, and stuff is kind of happening, but no real progress character-wise or story-wise. This is one of these typical the concept, and there is nothing else, right? The concept is the main character is a skeleton. Wow, effect of surprise, and beside this you have nothing, right? Smoking behind the supermarket with you. So it actually already began. In the form of short episodes of the first 6 episodes. I'm not gonna watch it. That being said, if you love like very slow burn, it's not even slow burn at this point. It's going very nowhere. You should watch it. It's very cute. I don't know if Asahi Production is gonna do justice to it because it's Asahi Production. They're not doing high quality. Like they try to lie to you with the poster that looks like with a good render and stuff, but it's not the case. Don't be trapped. They're lying to you. That being said, if you like kind of romance with like a guy, an older guy, and a very younger, there is a kind of age gap. Both are adults, so we're all right. Don't watch it if you're trying to stop smoking or if you stopped recently, because it's all about smoking. Like, you will tell me that the smoking lobby is behind this manga, I will believe you. It's slightly advancing burn. No, there is no, like, it's just burning. There is nothing but advanced. Like, where I am in the manga, because I'm reading the manga, I have the... I don't have it here. I think 4 volumes. And as the last volume I read was like, we don't need to go further than that. I'm happy just to be around him. It's going very nowhere. I'm like, fuck you. I'm allergic to nicotine, no worries. You can watch it. It's actually like kind of a funny, cute comedy romance. It just is going nowhere, so be prepared to that. If you're frustrated when the characters are like, are never getting together, and you know it takes just like 3 volumes to touching ends without being together, you're not gonna like it. Sorry about my little brother. This one is flirting with red flags. She is coming into a new family. It's a remarriage. I don't remember if it's the dad or the mom. I think it's the mom. But there are already 4 kids, 4 boys, and it's a romance between her and her new half brother. It's not red flags. They're not like linked by the blood and stuff like that. But still, it's borderline. And besides that, the romance doesn't seem like appealing or whatever, at least to me. Sound Euphonium, the movie, final movie part 2. I will watch, but I still have to watch the first part actually. I still haven't watched the first part. That's why I loved you and R are a lot opposite. We had an ending and couple in the first episode. Yeah, but it's not a slow burn though. This is why. But this is my, I prefer, but I already said that a few times, but I prefer romance where, but like focus on how do you go through being a couple in everyday life, because it changes everything around your dynamics, how your daily life and stuff like that. I prefer when it focuses on that because it's a true topic, than all the woman's butterfly parts that can be very long, except when it really gives something around characters. For example, for the Rampart of Ice, the main character really has psychological barriers like trauma and stuff like that, and so it justifies the fact that it's very slow and it gives like kind of depth to the character. Otherwise, when it's not like that, slow burns are fucking boring to me, and I hate that. Only guys I married on my watch could be pregnant. You have to be careful. Spark of Tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this one. It's definitely a must watch. It's definitely a must watch. So it's Kyoto animation, it's an adaptation of a novel, it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait. Thank you for the follow, ASMR Liker. I actually love Rampage of I so much. Wait, why did I I lose your message while reading it? I'm just a fanboy of this mangaka now. Yeah, I agree. Repeat of Eyes is very good. It's not as good as Me and I are solar opposites, but it's still very good, and I love how the character has brightened. So yeah, Spark of Tomorrow is a fiction, like it's a very mix of a fiction based on historical facts around when the electricity was born, and this is the story of a guy who is gonna create electricity in a world that doesn't want change. It looks interesting enough. And of course, because the animation is just so good for animation, lights, and stuff like that. So I know that artistically wise, it's gonna be perfect. We just have the composition to follow. That time I got recorded Other Slime Season 4. I haven't watched the first season. I tried. I hated it. I'm not gonna watch it. That's why I fuck with you, Toaster. In my chat? In my Christian chat? We're not. The one that with girlfriends really love you, season 3. I didn't even know it was already the third season. I thought we were at the second one, but no, it's already the third. I'm not interested. This is really... I really feel... I haven't watched it, but I really feel like the guy who like, you like RM, manga, and anime. Okay, I'm gonna quadruple that. You like RM? I'm gonna do a RM with 100 girls. And yeah. You have to love the genre. This is doing polygamy a bad reputation. I don't know, I haven't watched or read this one. I don't know if it does. The Cat is a Dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. It looks very cute. I have already so many things. Help! It's first thing is looks kind of cute. Dragons, cat, slice of life with this kind of creatures. It's already sold to me. Besides that, you can see they really put an extra care to the character design. The animation is not outstanding, but there is still a little care to it because the character design is not what you have usually. They've been careful of it being pretty enough to not look like weird and stuff. You can see it in the trailers. I hope it's gonna be consistent. My concern is that possibly it's not gonna be, because sometimes it happened with OLM. OLM can do like outstanding quality, very cool anime, but they can also do things that are not very pretty or very mid. It depends. They're not very consistent in the production, and like Kyoto Animation or MAPPA, for example. So I'm not sure. Still worth a watch. Even if it's not pretty, I think it's gonna be like soothing for your soul, you know. You had a bad day, you were stressed, you need you need something simple, and you have that, and you feel just so good at the end. I think it's gonna be one of these anime. I'm still wondering why the child, but there are humans in the story. Like, I still don't understand why you don't understand that. Like, first, we were surprised because when we watched the very first trailers, there was no humans at all. But as soon as we understand there are humans, I don't know why you are. What is to wonder? Like, yeah, it's a fact. The Duke's son claims he won't love me, yet showers me with adoration. So, when you see this, you're like, nah, another kind of romance in a very aristocrat kind of thing, boring, right? It's what you think. It's what we thought. Until we've watched one of the trailers that shows that this guy is actually a fucking yandere. the main love interest in the lover is a yandere. Do you know how little yandere male we have in this world? I mean, it's a must-watch. Well, it's a must-watch for anyone who is crazy like me and love yanderes more than this should, you know? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty mild. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be boring most of the time, but just because I have a yandere guy that is gonna be like, growl, I'm a bad person. You can't stop my ovaries from sipping this guy. You can't. Just because of that, I will watch. So, of course, my advice is, if you're not into yandere, it's certainly not worth a watch. We'll see. The plot doesn't seem to be plotting. But you know, I wish I was her actually. I'm speaking facts. Like I'm kind of wait for Firefly wedding just for that. Like crazy guy, blood everywhere. Yes, please. Like yeah, put me in a fucking room and you know don't let me go outside. Like yeah, I'm your dog. Woof. 1-1. Please do. The Alice of Samurai season 2. I haven't watched the first season. This one too could be on no. This is like sexualization of little boys, like so hard, but it truly is a red flag. I'm putting it this because it's the second season, but yeah. And it's such a disappointment because I tried to watch the first season because I saw Cloverworks, and I absolutely adore Cloverworks' work in general. Like they did at least, as a minimum, we just have something good in terms of quality. It's never bad. It can be slightly mid, but it's like always, you know, it's very consistent. It can be very pretty too. The issue is it's adapting a manga with a guy who is a pedophile. Sorry, but even if I don't know, when you like sexualize a kid like that, I'm sorry, you are a pedophile. There is no other issue. There's no other way. So yeah, it's a no. So Exiled Heavy Knight knows how to the game the system. So Toaster in the chat, every time we've watched the trailer, told us that it was actually very interesting story-wise because it used the mechanics of the game in a smart way. So this alone is enough to me to watch it, honestly. It looks kind of very interesting. Also, they really try to do something with the character design and the animation. Did they succeed? No. It's ugly as fuck. It does not work. I think last time we watched a trailer, someone in my chat even said it looks like II. The animation is that bad. I know it's not II. It's just that they wanted to do something with the hair, but it make it not consistent, and every time they try to do something with it, it doesn't like look pretty. But you can see they tried, and for that alone, I think it's worth to watch it. They did try something. They really wanted to do something different with the adaptation of it's a manga, right? A manga that looks very cool, so I'm gonna watch it. It's not an isekai, I think it's a fantasy. And this is your classical, my family hates me, and I'm gonna be so good, they're gonna regret they like exiled me and deserted me from the family. The hair isn't very detailed in the manga and they try to recreate. Yeah, I think they really wanted to be like faithful to the original material, but they really failed. They failed so bad. And which is, but I mean, I admire the will they had. The Forsaken Sentence and a foodie road trip another world. I announce it to you, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm sorry, I'm so weak. You tell me I love isekai, check. It's about food, check. The road tripping, the traveling, check. It's the three of the things I love the most. Plus, we have a cat, check. And it looks so ugly, even the poster, guys, do you see this fucking background? It's so fucking ugly. But still, and even the drawing is not well done, but it's just gonna be the everyday life of a girl who cook and love to eat. I'm all for it. is not the strongest or even close. It breaks so many of the stereotypes. Yeah, this makes it even more interesting. I mean, I'm trusting your judgment when you say it's very good. So just for that, I'm gonna watch it. And the studio seems to want to do an effort, so it may be actually be pretty good, a pretty good adaptation. Besides the issue with the quality of the animation. This one though is not worth a watch. I don't think so. Konnichiwa, Kanis. Hello, welcome in. But I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be the thing I'm watching during my lunch break. And it gonna makes me so angry even though I just ate. I know it. But you know, like Campfire Cooking and Another World, I love this kind of thing. Obviously it's Snappa, so it's better, you know, rendered, well, better done, but still, it's kind of my thing. The Frontier Loads begin with 0 subjects. I believe it's not gonna be as good as it could be. So I'm gonna put it here. What about Futari Solo Combos? You can rot in hell. They can. Every person who worked on the adaptation on Futari Solo Camp can rot in hell for all I care. It's what they deserve. Like, adapt correctly or don't, but don't do a shitty adaptation. This is it. I give it a watch. Yeah, I'm curious about this one. It may be good. The issue I have is even the trailers doesn't give much. Like, it really is an interrogation mark. Point. Exclamation point. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm very tired. It's a really exclamation point. It can be either very good or very bad. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm kind of scared it could be on the, oh, look, these barbarian people. They have nothing, but they give it all, you know, kind of like way of thinking. But it can be nice. And the guy is a daddy. The issue is, if there is a love story between those two, not only, the age gap is one thing, but she's like a teen. And so, yeah. But if it becomes like the adoptive father of these two kids, I'm so in. It was really a pain. It was. Futari Solo Camp is just one of the worst adaptations I ever saw, if not the worst. I'm just concerned that the girls are gonna be a bit sexualized. It doesn't look like it in the trailer. It doesn't look like it. So I don't think it's gonna sexualize kids. It's just that it's unfortunately very common, very accepted, I believe, in the anime world, but you can have a love interest with a teen of like 16 years old because sexual majority when it's still a fucking kid, and I'm not okay with that. Like, and we don't need to put romance everywhere. We don't need to put romance everywhere. You can tell a very good story without a fucking romance. So this is why I don't really know, I'm not really sure. But sometimes, even if there is a romance, the story can be good and it can be okay. I don't like it, I don't approve it, but it's still good, you know, in general, so why not? The yellow section is empty. What are you talking about? The yellow section? Oh, need to catch up for the season? Yeah. Because for now, I didn't have anything I want to watch. Yeah, it's a catch-up section. Catch up. The ketchup! It's the ketchup season. And here, the mayonnaise. Okay. Oh, do I even have to say anything about this? The Ghost in the Shell, a remake, a reboot even, of Ghost in the Shell by Science Salu, my favorite studio ever. What? I don't even need to do argument. I don't even need to sell it to you. It's all there. It's all there. You don't need anything more. Thank you for the follow, Amelia Curly Mustache Demon. Okay, what a pseudonym. I love it. Over the top even. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be so good. So, besides the fact, thank you so much. Besides the fact, it's like Science Sally, you can see that they really wanted to do an homage to a lot of things. I already talked about it when we watched the trailers, but they try to, you know, Mamoru Oshii is well known for how he used light back in the day on cells. And they really tried to reproduce that in a modern way. They like modernized the artistic direction by the colors that are a little more vivid, the shading and stuff like that, but they still keep the very retro character design, and you can see they're really working with the original stuff with like a lot of love. And that enough is just giving me so much joy. And Silent Salu, I don't think Silent Salu has ever did something that did not please me, and they never did something that was mid in terms of animation. Their animation is up there every time. So, you know, and it's Ghost in the Shell. What do you need? What do you need? Bogus printed. What are you seeing? Is this like young people language? You know, I learned about 6-7, and I think this is the most recent meme I heard of. I'm old. By Got It Studio. Science Salu, or how we call it, Got It Studio, yes. Alien language? Oh, it is! See, you're younger than me, you understood it. I'm sorry, you know, I'm a plant alien, so we communicate by our roots or something. We don't use language. Meme alien language, I don't have the reference, I'm so sorry. I'm fine. How are you? I swear. You know what? I still haven't understand the meme Sigma. What's the Sigma? Like, I tried. I googled it like an old person, and I feel like every meme of the Zoomer generation of younger is just no sense. It's funny because it doesn't make sense, like 6-7, and I'm like, I don't understand the joke. So sorry. Just backflipping. Well, I mean, what do you mean just backflipping? Like, if you do a backflip, it's kind of amazing. I can't do that. I can try to roll on the floor. I'm not sure it's gonna render well, but we can try it. It's really just that. Yeah, it's just I don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm so old. And I guess it's on for 2 weeks. I feel like it's already old, right? Like, when you say 6-7 and you joke about it, you look like a boomer. Like, trends are going so fast. The Independent Prince furtive grab for the throne. This is so Sasuke of him. Look, the hands, the mask, and the mysterious expression. Where it comes from, but I couldn't find it and I gave up. Isn't it like a random kill, like screaming 6-7 and that's it? Surikan Kirito? No, this is a brother. This is the very, I will say, bland character. So, truth be told, I find it kind of interesting. Like, the synopsis itself is interesting to me. They are twin. He is the Peter Sue because, of course, as a male, you need a male example. You need the alpha. You can identify only to the alpha, you know. He's overpowered, but it is not interested by taking the power, running the country, because it's the 7th prince. So his idea is to put his brother on the throne. And maybe puppet a little in the background, but... And I kind of love it because it's not new. We already saw things like that. But I kind of love this kind of trope. It can be nice. It's from a raper, if I remember correctly. A raper? The 6-7 thing? Really? Fun accent, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not speaking English very well. It's really because I'm very, like, tired and it's worse than usual. Example. Demonstration live. So yeah, I think I kind of like this kind of synopsis when the character is like, you know, the Eminence in Shadow is kind of like that, right? He's like puppeting things in the background, but looks like he's like a nobody. I kind of like that. I have a sweet spot for that. The issue I have is that it really looks like the main character is ridden like Kirito. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. Really fun tree. If I'm entertaining you, my job here is done. Yeah, the Eminence Shadow is funny because he's never take himself seriously. There is a comedy. It's just basically a big parody, right? And because it's a big parody, it's alright. It's very cliche or stereotypical. This is the point. This is not the case of this one, and this is what I feel like. Since it's not comedy, it could be just stereotypical and just, you know, Peter Sue for being Peter Sue. And I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I think if I have time, I'm gonna watch it. But I feel like it's gonna be a full flat, and let me guess, all of the girls are gonna fall in love with him, but they don't know why. I am atomic. Oh, the timing was perfect! Perfect timing, good job, Akun. I see the hour, I need to speed up a little. The obsolescence can control a power. This is the one when we watch 3 trailers and I still fucking remember the synopsis. Like, every time we watch a trailer, I was like, we've watched this, I don't remember. Every time I'm reading the synopsis, and every time I fucking forget, I don't remember. This is how insipid it looks like. So yeah, I'm not interested in this one. I don't even remember the synopsis. I'm not even trying to, you know, I'm stopping trying to remember anything from it. Like, the Ogre's Bride. Sorry, Japan. Sorry for the Japan missing. I'm hesitating. On the paper, this is yet just another Happy Marriage. Like, it really is a copy paste of Happy Marriage. Actually, like, you know, we are used to this kind of Cinderella story, especially that is like kind of the Edo or Reiwa era, with like the Ikemen and the Cinderella girl, but is bullied by her family, and somehow she kind of, you know, succeed to make the Ikemen fall in love with her, and this kind of a sincere relationship. It's actually kind of a trope that I like. The issue is, I feel like when you've watched one, you've watched all of them. Why is the ogre looking at me like that? Where you got me, bro? You have the ninja. Take me instead. I mean, I'm kind of, one of the reasons why I love this trope is because I love grumpy characters and Kudere and Tsundere. And so, this is right the fit, right? He has red eyes and black hair. I mean, it's too much from my ovaries. That being said, it really looks like it's a copy-paste of Happy Marriage. I don't know which one was the first, but still, it's like, she is a Cinderella, she is bullied by her sister, they're gonna end up like a fiancé to each other. And there is also love fantasy. So Happy Marriage is more like a mix of Japanese and Western folklore, European folklore. This one is like more like Japanese with onis and stuff like that. They say onis, but basically he's a vampire, which is also why I'm tempted to watch it. They say oni, but this is basically a vampire. So I don't know. Maybe actually, I'm going. If I have time, I will watch. I don't want to put it there, but there is too much thing. I don't think I'm gonna have the time. I kind of want to compare it with Happy Marriage. I want to see how different or not it is to, you know, have an opinion of this. Like, because the light novel is very... Oh, I forgot the word. It's very loved by the Fujoshi who read it. So maybe I'm wondering, like, okay, maybe it's not as copy-paste that it looks like. That or Fujoshi will have to have always the same thing, but I love Isekai. What can I say? I can't judge them. What? Why do I have it twice? What? So it's not that this is what I didn't pass the good name for this one. It is not the Reborn Hero. This is the new Cosmic Well film, and this is, in which case, it's like If I Have Time. It's gonna act. I suck so much. I scuffed so much on this one. I'm so sorry. The villager of level 999. I don't want to read this number. Yeah, I was trying to remember the synopsis. I think it's he is reconnected, and reconnected, right? It is very connected. Is it an isekai or a fantasy? I think it's a isekai, I'm not sure. But story short, in this universe, like, villagers are the ones who die pretty easily. Not everyone can be like a priestess or a warrior or anything. It's very hard. It's like kind of, they want to like make it realistic, like in our world. Like if tomorrow we have a lot of monsters and you want to slash a monster, you have to learn swordsmanship. And it's not gonna be easy, and the risk to die is pretty high. It is kind of, I think he wants a more realistic approach, which I think is kind of interesting, without being grimdark. And this guy has a cheat or something that's making him like, as a villager, he has a max level, because villagers can experience. They just don't do it because they're like so fragile, so weak and stuff. So I actually think it can be interesting, but I have too many things to watch. Yeah, I think I'm not interested. And we have the ad. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna stretch and drink some water. My throat is burning. Like the cook, level 99. I think it's gonna be more interesting. You're thinking about Welcome to the Outcast restaurant. I think it's gonna be more interesting than that stuff. Welcome to the Outcast restaurant was deceptive because I thought it was a cooking anime, and it was not. It was just a guy who wants to cook but is overpowered. And at the end, most of the last episode is just a fight between him and a knight, and this is not what I like signed up for. And it was just bad overall. There was nothing to save, nothing. I'm trying to stretch. I'm not doing squats a second time. It's way too hot. Let me see something. I want to see. Ah, I'm gonna be able to open the windows very soon after the stream. Okay. We don't have much left. I'm gonna try to speedrun a little because I want to finish the stream. I'm gonna still wait for people to join. Oh, I'm sweaty. I have a sort of leggings, like my plug suit, you know, I have a plug suit. And so when I'm sweaty, it's just, you know, it's kind of like stuck on my skin. It's kind of a weird feeling, I don't like that. Take out the timer. I don't have one. I need to put one. I really wish I had one. I want to do this thing like professional streamer do, like, you know, when you have the starting to stream, you have a timer. I want to do that. I don't know how to do it. I'm pretty sure I have the thing to do it too. I just never look into it. One day. Because I have something that can put the hours. That's it. 20 seconds. What is the next one? Oh! I don't remember the story of this one too. I don't know if BS have a native one, I don't remember. I'm not sure there is a native one. I think you have to put a script though. Again, try to see, wait. If I'm putting a text here, and I want to scripts, I'm adding one. Cut down. Text source. Oh, I have one. There is a native one. Oh, but it's a countdown though. We want one in the other way around, right? Yeah. I'm gonna speedrun in lose time. Yeah, I don't have it the other way around, though. I don't have it the other way around. Okay, focus. Welcome back from the ad, everyone. Yeah, trash looking. This is pretty toaster, I think so. This is one of these very numerous isekai anime where the guy is isekai and has the class where is hated by everyone and considered the worst one, but actually is the most cheated one. You just have to know how to use it or level up to a certain point. This is basically this with, as you can see, a RM of you girl that looks very much younger than him. Yeah, I'm not interested. Tooth, I am a Ninette Villainess by Doga Kobo. I don't know for this one. So this one, the idea is that they swap bodies. And so the good girls becomes the villainess and vice versa. And so the villainess is hated, so she has kind of like obstacles in this body, but she's happy because she is disabled. She has a sickness who put her in bed all the time, and so she's happy to have a body that let her live, even though she has so many people around her who hate her without knowing who she is. Will watch I'm intrigued? Yeah, am I intrigued? I'm not much of a lover of the body swap trope. It looks cute enough. I feel like this is an anime. Doga Kobo decided to do it because it was like kind of surfing on the Apothecary Diaries vibe with like, you know, all the Chinese environment. And because of that, I'm scared there is not a lot of love into it. Why are you naked? What are you saying? Are you missing your eyes? Do you want one? I have 4. Do you need eyes? Yeah, also, I don't know. The issue I have right now, even if I'm like kind of interested, is like it's beginning to be a lot. Like even if I'm saying yeah, 2 of them are like movies, and it's not this one. What is this one? I don't remember which one I'd confused it the Anabi one too. It's not a good visual. It's still a lot, right? So I guess I'm gonna put it here, but 1 second. But this one is a movie, I'm not cutting it, but yeah, it's beginning to be a lot. Like, I think it's gonna be in this order of interest. Yeah, I think it's gonna be in this order of interest. But you're naked under your clothes, you perv. I am a perv, yes. I know. How daring I am to like be naked under my clothes, right? Okay, Trapped in the Dating Sim, the world of Otome Games is tough for Mob Season 2. I haven't watched the first one and I'm not interested of watching it. It looks like your typical isekai, RM, generic anime. I'm not interested. No one could do it. Yeah. No one but me. Naked. I watched season 1 and I kinda like it. Really? Maybe it has more promises than what it shows then. Kirito. Well, it looks like kind of a Kirito-like, but it has kind of a twist in the design though. I must admit, it doesn't have the long cape, it has a face that is a little more like, it's different than the Kirito, you know, it has a kind of a little more uniqueness to it. Triangle at best? Okay, there is a lot of girls, this is why I was thinking RM. Like, I wish that mangaka or light novel authors could like think that, you know, they don't need to put only boys or only girls, depending if they're targeting women or men. Like, you can have both, you know. Like, maybe, yeah, put more men for Fujoshi and put more girls for you guys, but, you know, diversity is good. Shiro no Shomen Kamui-san, oh wow. It's not a red flag, it's not an hell no, but it's borderline hentai, this one. So yeah, if you live in your parents' house, maybe do not watch it while they're here. I mean, it looks funny. Only Blood of the Light are interested, the rest are villainish. Oh, okay. Villainish or vanilla-ish? Yeah, I think it's like a Kamui-san of something in English. I don't have the English name, I don't know why. I mean, it looks like kind of funny because the idea is that to exorcise evil spirits, you have to be ecchi. But it's not only for the girls, it works also for like boys, and so the main detective is also putting himself through it, like being naked and doing fan service. But he's a guy, and so it's kind of a comedic effect because it's not sexy when it's him. And so I'm pretty sure the girl is gonna be a victim. So I'm guessing it's like funny, ecchi. Not my cup of tea. Brock is fucking up ghosts, literally. Yes. It's not hentai, but it's almost hentai. Just so you know. Just to be warned. Equal opportunity, ecchi. Victoria of Many Faces by Dean. This is a red flag. I love you, Dean, for adapting Boss Love. You're the only one to do it, but man, you're not a good studio. I'm so sorry. I don't remember well the story of Victoria of Many Faces. Is it one of the story fantasy or isekai one when she is overpowered but she's trying to hide it or something like that? I don't even remember. I just remember that we watched a few trailers and I was not interested at all. Welcome to Demon School Eloma-kun Season 4. I didn't watch the first season. I don't even know if it's good or not. I mean, the poster is kind of cute though. World is Dancing by Psypic is definitely a must-watch. Between those 5, almost 6, I don't know. I don't know if I have to put an order. I will never know which I will. I mean, maybe something like this. It's hard. So many good things are coming in this summer. I can't wait. I watched the first episode and it was really good. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. The only thing that could go wrong, I think, with World is Dancing is maybe the composition, but Psypic proved that they can do very good animation. Like, they're on the top already, and it's not a very old studio. Since Umamusume Cinderella Grey, they really like step up their game. And they're really doing, they really put the effort of the budget in everything they do, and it works. On what platform it is? It's gonna be on Crunchyroll for sure. I think the first episode was a premiere. And I don't remember where. I'm not sure it was on Crunchyroll. I don't think the premiere was on Crunchyroll though. For sure. Yanineko, I definitely want to watch this. The issue is... maybe I'm gonna put it there at some point because I'm not sure I can follow up all of that. The animation looks very good. I'm kind of scared to be thrown off by the fact it looks very toxic. So it really depends the tensions they're gonna have. Like, would it be... Yeah, she is in a very toxic environment. Like, she put herself through a toxic environment, like poor mental health and stuff like that. Kind of like a Denpa kind of thing. And just how it is, and you see everyday life, or as they're gonna like try to make her go through it to elevate herself to get better, or not. Yeah, it really depends where it's gonna go. The hell no for me will be girls with mental issues are so sexy. This will be a hell no. This is my concern. Other than uncensored version 2 and censored, why? Like, even if there is a little ecchi, I feel like it's gonna boobs into the show or something like that. I'm not interested. I can see why. I don't think it's gonna be on the taste of everyone. Honestly, I'm very torn because when I saw the very first teaser, I was just like, oh my god, it's so pretty, the animation looks so cool, I love the design, the colors, the render is nice. But when we had the second one, I was like, maybe it's gonna be too depressive for me. I thought it would be like more on the comedy side, and it's not. I don't know. I think I will watch though to have an opinion on this. Also, Catgirls. UNR Assault Opposite Season 2. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it. Obviously. The first season was amazing. If you haven't watched the first season and you love romance, you have to watch this. And it's not an issue of it's nothing for the girls. every guy I know who is watching it love it as much for girls and NBs and any genre, really, any gender, sorry. So you have to watch. This is one of the romance must-watch of the year, if not of the last few years, really. I'm still debating on buying the manga. I mean, I get you. Every time I finish a good anime, I want to buy the manga. And finally, to finish this thing that looks very shitty, young ladies don't play fighting games. I'm so invested in sided couple as well. Yeah, I am too. And what I love about UNR as well, opposite, is that not everyone is gonna finish into a couple. It doesn't look like it, and I hope so. So you don't have this effect of everyone is gonna go out with someone and you have romance everywhere. Yeah, young ladies don't play fighting games. Just but what they want to sell is that, look, we have a collaboration with Street Fighter. And you can see Street Fighter's character in the anime. Wow. And it's not enough to me. First of all, I'm not a target audience for like kind of a... I guess him is gonna be like a sport anime with girls. It's not my thing to begin with. And I don't know, it has been delayed. I think it was summer or fall of last year, it should have been, at least, and they delayed it, like Ogre's Bride, not Ogre's Bride, sorry, The Barbarian's Bride, to improve quality, quotation mark. We watched the trailer, it's not that it not look qualitative, it's not that it looks ugly, it's not that it doesn't look consistent at all. You can see, you almost have the impression to see different character design from the same character. You have different type of render, different type of lights. The artistic direction is all over the place. And to me, this is really saying that there is an issue with the direction, meaning that probably the script and the composition are not gonna follow through also. So this is the concern I have. Like, besides not being my type of thing to begin with, I really feel like it's not gonna be good. Maybe I'm wrong. That being said, is new media, and is the media known for like good anime? No. If you never heard of it, there is maybe that's why. And that's it. I don't even remember which one it is. This one, like the Anabi. I'm pretty sure the Anabi is here. Yeah, the Anabi is here. What was this one? I don't remember. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find it back because I want to remember what it is. It's not Anabi. Oh, Shiboyugi. Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Save. Summer 26 watch list. And so when we'll do the review in September, we have this as a support as usual. We're gonna use that. Okay. I almost fit the 2 hours. Almost. But yeah, as I told, we didn't have the time to to do the review. I can't wait to talk about the spring season. Why am I so far from my mic? Wait. Okay, wait, I'm gonna mute my mic so you don't hear what I'm saying, please. Okay, better. It was, I don't know why it was so done. maybe our mic is the heat. Maybe it's melting, I don't know. There's some anime I'm still conflicted about. Yeah, I know that we're gonna talk about this Overlord for a long time. And there is a lot of other anime I really want to talk that surprised me, like Kamina Botan really surprised me in a good way. You know, yes, there is so many things I want to talk about. I don't know when. I'm thinking next week, playing games as usual on Tuesday. So I don't know. I really don't know when. It's gonna be soon. If it's not next week, it's gonna be the week after. I just have to. I just have to find time. I just have to find time. Okay. Let's see. Thank you anyway for the support. I had so many follow today. I don't know why, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for talking like that, but if you find me entertaining, I'm really happy about it. We are not alone, but maybe we're gonna raid someone, so it was pretty fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you had. Yeah, I don't have anyone I follow, but I want to raid. Most of the people I have are French people, so we're gonna stop here. I'm not gonna raid, okay? We're doing fine. It's really rambling as usual. Yeah, it's just that I was searching my words a lot, and I can hear myself not articulate a lot. And I know how a nightmare it is. Like, as someone who has an auditory issue, who doesn't understand people, who don't articulate because of that, I need subtitles all the time. I don't want to put people through what I'm living, you know? Yeah, too. I didn't remind you, this week is a little special. Like, so today we didn't game, we did the watch list. Friday is like usual, animator recap, animator, we don't change anything. Exceptionally, I'm streaming Saturday. I'm also streaming 2 hours. We're gonna do a red trend for Virva. Virva has had some issues with his long COVID. Needs to move out to like have the chance to have an hospital that can treat him, and also to be able to like take back the studies. I always say take back. Get back into his studies. So he has to move in. So you know he needs help. He had a few issues with like elephant run stuff like that. Like he needs money, and I think it's a very nice person, an interesting person. So we're just gonna do the raid to help him. What we're gonna do is an anime quiz. So it's not like Anime Guesser. We're gonna do YouTube kind of anime quiz when you have to guess, blind test, but only 5 seconds. Guess a character by enough. Guess the artist of an ending or an opening, stuff like that. And there will be incentives. So for every donation, there will be something. Either something on me, like that bully me, or something but benefiting Virva. Okay. And it was only a reminder. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. If you're still in the heat waves, please take care of yourself. Try to refresh whenever you can. Drink water. It's alright if you go pee more often. Please drink water. I'll be at work. I stuck to work. I know I'm working most of the day. And yeah. Have a good evening. Have a good one. Thank you so much. And I see you this Friday. Bye-bye.